she was giving her stamp of approval on the lyrics that he was singing. Those were her sentiments too. So it was... Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, still at it. We're coming up on 6 years now. I don't think it's 7, I think it's 6. Maybe I should check that at some point. Clint Black and Lisa Hartman Black, When I Said I Do. I don't know this song as far as I know. Of course, I know Clint Black. Nobody requested this. I saw it mentioned in a Reddit thread. Every so often I'll check over in the Reddit board. There's a country music thread or two, and I'll be like, oh, that sounds like an interesting song. Let's see what it's about. And because it's Clint and Lisa, but When I Said I Do. This could be the most beautiful song, or it could be a heartbreak song. We could be set up for sadness or joy. Clint was born in New Jersey.
These times are trouble, and these times are good, and they're always gonna be. They rise and they fall. We take them all the way that we should, together, you and me, forsaking them all. Deep in the night, and by the light of day, it always looks the same. True love always does. And here by your side, we're a million miles away. Nothing's ever gonna change the way I feel. And the way it is the way that it was. When I said I do, I meant that I will, till the end of all time. Be faithful and true, devoted to you. That's what I had in mind when I said I do.
I wonder if we're going to hear her take the lead here.
Well, this whole world keeps changing, and the world stays the same for all who came before. And it goes hand in hand. Only you and I can undo all that we became. That makes us so much more.
So much more
than a woman and a man. And after everything that comes and goes around has only passed us by, here alone in our dreams. I know there's a lonely heart in every lost and found, but forever you and I will be the ones who found out what forever means.
You hope so.
I said I do, I meant that I will, till the end of all time. Be faithful and true, devoted to you. That's what I had in mind when I said I do. Truer than true, you know that I'll always be there for you. That's what I had in mind.
Yeah.
That's what I had in mind.
Jeez. He agrees.
When I said I do.
That was pretty. That I got the sense that Clint wrote that. The lyrics weren't especially deep, but they're heartfelt. And I loved his voice in this. I mean, he sang differently in this one than other songs that I've heard him sing on. And it just struck me as that. Maybe I was reading a lot into it and imparting my own emotionality and sentimentality into the song, which is partly why we listen to music, so we can experience it on our terms. But it's funny because just like a couple of nights ago, I think like The Golden Bachelor was on, and I didn't know it. I don't watch those shows. They're whatever to me, you know. But my two surrogate daughters, Lex and Whit, when I had dinner with them in the city in New York about a month ago or so, they took me out to dinner. It was really sweet, you know. And they said that they were like, oh, we're gonna submit your name for The Golden Bachelor, right? Because I'm 62, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So they described it in the show, and I'm like, oh, all right, knock yourselves out. But it's not my cup of tea. I don't even do social media dating, you know, like Match.com or whatever the websites are now. I know that was one. I guess it probably still is. I don't know. But in all that said, well, then another friend of mine says, she texts me, are you watching The Golden Bachelor now? They're having the wedding. And I'm like, oh my God. All right, I'll turn it on. And I'm watching The Blacklist on Netflix. I'm in season 3 and I'm into it and all this stuff. And I'm flipping over to this thing, and it was fun. So she and I are texting back and forth about it, and she's telling me this and that, and parts of it were sweet. But this song kind of reminded me of that, like the wedding theme. But I was glad to hear in this song, I'm like, I wanted to hear her side of things. But in the end, when she sang sort of like a mini solo part, that she was giving her stamp of approval on the lyrics that he was singing. Those were her sentiments too. So it was in a sense a duet, even though he sang 95% of the song. So, all right, I'm going to rate that. And I mean, I love Clint's voice and all that. It's sweet sentiments. The number that popped into my head was an 8.5. Mostly on the strength of his voice and the way he sang it. And it was sappy, and I can be a sap sometimes. So there you go. All right, guys. Nobody requested that. That's just Clint Black and Lisa Hartman Black. When I say I do, or when I said I do. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.